Okay. Everything's good here. No issues. Go live on the other platforms. Okay, now, I know we had a little bit of a snafu there, guys. We're back. Let me just open up my chat. We had a couple of little problems, but I think they're gonna be easy to fix. Let me just open up my stream chat here. Get it all going. And then we'll check the titles of the other streams. I think I figured out how to fix it. So let's hop into the game. The chat program won't open. What's up with that? Social stream. End task. Okay, now I'll open it. And let's close Discord. Okay, fair enough. So connecting. WebSocket connected. This is connected as well. WebSocket connected. Okay. All right, we are logged in. So these are connected just fine. This one, is this one connected? Maybe I should turn on auto find and activate. All right, let me see here. Yeah, there was going to be a little bit of troubleshooting and learning. Of course, we couldn't expect it to be super clean, but I'll figure it out. Let's go here. I have to test out the chat. Go Twitch, Kick. Go to my stream. Okay, that's working. Oh, but these say they have different names now. Yeah, this is schedule 1. I wonder why the names are different. It's weird. It's a new stream with a new name. I'll have to figure out why that's happening. Hang on. Let's test out the chat at least. Yo, titties, Asian titties, right on. Test. So the YouTube chat is not showing up. Very strange, very strange. Maybe there's like, oh, maybe I would have had to press stop all here. And I have to figure out what happened with the titles as well. Okay. I'm gonna have to try to figure this out now. How many viewers do we have in here anyway? What's the current? 4 watching now. Okay. Well, let's change the title of this stream. How do I change the title here? Okay, save that. Okay, save that. And then go here. Go here. Change that. Yeah, I'll have to figure out a way to make this work. Okay, so the name of the stream has been changed. I'll have to figure out how this is going to work. But it looks like you know, we're live. It's working. It's really just the name that fucked up. And I have to figure out what's going on here. Connection mode updated to standard. What is, well, WebSocket is the good one. Maybe I'll turn off the auto activate and I'll activate them myself. Reload all. And now let's see if I can get the YouTube chat to show up. Let's click on this. The YouTube chat's like not even showing up now, crazily enough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to troubleshoot this and figure out what went wrong. Let's click stop all. This is so weird. No live or upcoming streams found for Discipline before Dishonor. What's up with that? It must be public or... Okay, well, I'm pretty sure my stream is public. Otherwise, people wouldn't be watching it. Click the reload button to start capturing chat. Well, I'm trying. The Twitch and Kick are working just fine. Opens the stream page in a browser window and reads chat from the page directly. This will just have to remain open while running. So we can try the standard mode. Reload. Oh, wait. Sign in. None of these seem to be working. Like, none of these... Okay, those buttons are working, but... Damn it. Okay, clearly there's problems. Clearly, and I'm going to have to try to figure them out before we can really do anything. Hello, Recoil. Yeah, we're testing out... We have some technical issues here going on. My other two platforms are showing up in the universal chat, but my YouTube chat, for some reason, is not working. Really, that was the last place I expected to have any problems. Accept all, I guess. Sign in. And then... Okay. Confirm it's me. Close this window after signing in. Now let's try it. Okay, now the YouTube chat is working. And this might work permanently. It might. Okay. And if I do the standard connection mode, that might actually make my emotes work. Let's test the emotes. Yeah, okay, that actually makes the emotes work. Okay, then. So now I have the standard, the pop-out opens, the emote should work. I think we got it figured out. I can see my chat. You guys can see the chat here on the screen. I'll need to still figure out the transfer stuff. Well, now that might be figured out. We're going to test it out later when I switch to Valheim. But I changed it to standard, which means I just have to leave this little window open here. And I might also go to standard mode on these. Yeah, so the WebSocket is connected. I'm going to stop these. We're going to change to standard mode. And then I'm going to activate these. Keep session. I'm hoping it'll stay signed in. What the hell? Password is not working. I guess I'll just go with Google then. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. Well, I guess I can't do the standard on that. What if I try to activate this? No, I don't think so. Okay. Apparently it's activated, but I need to test it out. Thank you, Butter. Thank you very much, buddy. I really appreciate that, dude. Starting a masterclass on DaVinci, Jesus. Class on DaVinci, Jesus. Class on DaVinci, Jesus. Oh, God. Okay. So the Twitch chat is actually working. Yeah, the Twitch chat's working. Let's test the Kick chat. So I didn't actually need to do the sign-in thing. I was basically able to just activate it manually. As long as the Kick chat's working, then they'll all be working. We already know the YouTube is working here. Test. Okay, yeah, that's all the chats are working now. So, let's see if my TIE Fighter emoji works here. Yep, okay, even my emojis are working. That's why they weren't working. As long as I do it this way, then they'll work. So that's it. That's it. Twitch default, YouTube default, Kick default. So I apologize for the technical difficulties. We finally got it all working. Now we're just going to start playing, and we're going to try redirecting again later. Yeah, how are you doing, Recoil? All right. Now, I had to literally flee from a job yesterday. I was unable to do it. I got an infestation, and the infestation basically like irradiated screamers showed up. There were like tons of Chuck zombies, way too many, honestly.
Hey, wipe that smirk off your face, soldier!
Oh my fucking god. I hate how loud their voices are. These dudes, like...
Pickle, if you can't afford a high quality
Infested clear.
Let me give you a bit of advice. Shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah, they gotta tweak those voices. That's fucked. Way too loud. Yeah, how are you doing as well, Butter? We're pretty much always cold. Okay. We're inside where it's warm now. I'm gonna put a hatch down right there. Oh my god. Jesus. And I'm gonna make sure I have a like a clear escape route because my parkour might stop me from being able to get away. That zombie went through the ground. It seems to happen whenever you have a half block right there. Go. Oh my god. Jesus. All right. Jesus. Yeah, I hope you have some fun too, Zuzi. Learn well. Zuzi was telling me this morning she was very excited to get up because content creation is like, you know, she's an artist. She really likes creating stuff and she likes applying herself, and she said that content creation is a really fun vehicle for that, and she's excited to keep learning it. There's a lot of zombies down there. I think I'm just gonna go over here to the hatch again. Okay. I'm gonna put another hatch down right here so that zombies don't just like come in. Oh, okay. Alpha, hello, buddy. Yeah, learning is always good. Indeed it is. Yeah. Yeah, I'll work out the kinks in this new software that I'm using. Oh, whoa. Fucking infernal. Swing away. Don't stop. Don't stop swinging. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna need fighting positions all the time now. I got a pair of level 4 running shoes. I could swap these. Okay. I'm really happy to have the impact driver. That's going to make it a lot easier for me to consistently get harvests. I just got to make sure I crouch for every harvest. Otherwise, we'll generate too much heat map. Working the daily grind away, huh? And you're doing... Yeah, it's good to see you, Recoil. It's good to see you. You too, Butter. Okay. God. All right, I might put another hatch down right here. I'm just gonna make like 5 of them. We're getting infernals and ferals like it's, you know, radiateds like it's nothing at this point, so. There's a fucking Chuck over there. We got a storm coming. Okay, this is actually the last room right here. I thought there'd be way more, but it has been a pretty wild job so far. Okay, the job is done. That was fucking insane. Steel arrowheads I will scrap. Drop the glass, eat the blueberry. Here we go. I'm gonna need to go deposit into the motorcycle. Oh yeah, now that is block damage. I don't even need these time charges anymore. But I suppose as long as they can save me tool durability and time, I may as well use them. Okay. Tools. Armor piercing. Oh, yo, I just got a fucking level 5 auto shotgun. That's insane. Okay, the game just changed a little bit for us. I hope I have some AP shotgun shells stowed away somewhere. All right, let's get back to the trader and turn in this job. Isn't there supposed to be an infested cache somewhere, though? Maybe not for this job, but I figured there would be. Oh, I guess that was the infested cache down there. I gotta turn around and go east. Oh man, vehicle handling is really taking a hit in this storm, let me tell you. Holy shit. We're almost there. I'm just gonna leave the bike there.
I knew. Have we met? I don't see that good since the Duke took my eye. I've got work. Go in, gun. Keep staring, and you'll be staring down a gun barrel.
All right, I have another job, another infested clear.
Heads. Or some of those White River freak shows.
Oh my god. Ow. Gotta get into my fucking fighting position here. Oh no. Bro, why are you throwing a boulder from right in front of me? Like, what? Yeah, there's way too many chucks in the snow biome. Like, way too many. It's all you really see, you know? Alright. Holy shit. I'm gonna keep these. The wasteland can't be worse than this, right? I hope not. All right. Let's drink that. I do have armor-piercing shotgun slugs, which will be really useful in our brand new auto shotgun. This is nice. It's a good grab for sure. Fucking cold. I gotta put a torch in my hand right now. There, that'll keep me warm while I do my inventory sorting. I can't put a barrel extender into an auto shotgun. We have more mods for it back at home, but that's back at home. All right. Hello, Aussie. Welcome, buddy. Yeah, we're trying out new software, Aussie. New software. The chat shows up on the screen now, and then it fades away after 15 seconds. You can also, you have a live viewer count for how many people are watching me right here. And it's really easy for me to set up my streams now. We had a little bit of technical difficulties with the with transferring people from one stream to another, but I only just started using this stuff today, so we're going to be testing it out. And these things are free: iTunes and Social Stream Ninja. Yeah, really, really useful stuff. How are you doing today, Aussie? Okay, so I have a really powerful auto shotgun now. Let's hope it helps out a lot. I need to get some fucking food. The storm is over. I'm hoping that over time, if I like kill enough zombies, the heat map of this area might die down and we won't be seeing 3 chucks every 100 feet. You know what? Let's just go do that job. I have plenty of meds on me, but we need food. Yeah, I gotta try to buy some food. The cold weather is keeping us pretty fucking hungry. Let's take 20 grand. I'll buy whatever goes in my belly. I'm not picky.
It's always good. You got taste. Prove it.
I guess I'm buying shitty food. Yeah, he's got nothing good, so I'll take the can of miso. 2 cans of pasta, can of pears, more miso, and we're gonna have to eat that shit safely, where we're not gonna get attacked while eating it. Yeah, we found that auto shotgun in loot, Aussie. Fucking looted it just a little while ago. Okay. Atlas Metal Company. It's another infestation, but this shotgun might help. Oh, popping pills. Okay, Atlas is next door. Oh my god, there's a bear. Oh my god, there's 2 bears. Okay, this is bad. Oh great, now I got a guy chucking boulders at me too. There's no way in hell that the wasteland is gonna be harder than this. There's just no way. Yeah, there's no way. I think it's the smell making it so bad right now. I smell bad, and that's making everything run towards me faster. Oh my god. See, I'm not even in the job. This happened yesterday. I'm not even actually in the job. Well, I killed that bear at least. I don't know where the fuck they're going. Oh. Oh my god. This is fucking nuts. I have more meds in my bike. I brought a lot, but... Okay, that bear is dead. Jesus. The loot better, well, the loot is nice. Yeah, simple truth is the loot is good. We already got an auto shotgun. It's just the dangers are so fucking high all the time. You know what I mean? Let's grab 5 more bandages. And I'll use another one. Now we gotta head in. We gotta get started on the job. Wait. I no longer have the meat on me, so my scent is going down. Holy shit. Thermocap headliner. Oh, that's sick. Nice. Level 5 assassin gloves. That gives me 10% more attack speed. Jesus. Okay, I don't really care too much about the loot here. Let's reload the shotgun. This shotgun's probably the only reason we even survived with the bear. Like bears, plural, right? Okay. Let's check for some food. Nothing. First aid kit, painkillers. If I get some cloth, I can make another bandage. We gotta be close to summoning a screamer horde now, because I was going crazy with the shotgun. This infested clear doesn't seem so bad though. It's just like a lot of normal zombies instead of rads and ferals and stuff. Okay. Okay, heading up. I got a regular bandage. Let's make a first aid bandage with the aloe cream we've got. Pressing on. Nothing in the bathroom. I'll grab that. Nothing in here. Let's go. We're getting close to the quote-unquote boss. Yeah, I see rads. I even see a booger boy over there. We got an infernal zombie right there, which is kind of fucked. Oh my god. Holy shit, those guys hit like a truck. Oh my god. First aid. Jesus, dude. Those infernals are insane. If I get hit by that one more time, like, we are screwed. Oh my god, you get 1600 EXP just for killing the damn thing. No way. Yo, this is nuts. This is bipartisan. I know that's I know that's not the way you use that word. All right, let's crack in here. We use the first aid kit. Our health is coming back. Oh my god, there's even more crazy shit. Oh my god. I think we woke up just about everything. This is bad. This is real bad. Okay, we took out Booger Boy. That's at least nice. We crippled that. Yeah. That Infernal does like 80 damage. Oh, buddy. Okay. I don't know how we managed, but we managed. Let's get up there to the loot room and let's grab everything, hey? Holy shit. Chat is working, right? Like everything's good? Someone give me like a test message real quick, please. Okay, let's get back up. I need to deposit into the bike. Hang on, I'm gonna send myself a test message real quick. Your videos. Oh, my chat's not updating here. Interest. I knew something was up. I knew it was a little too quiet. Okay, hang on. Yeah. That's odd. Is it still showing up on here? Yeah, this isn't updating anymore. Let's try reloading all. God, well, you know, the romance period is kind of wearing out here a little bit. Let's see if it's working now. Yeah, there definitely seems to be some problems. Let's change this to standard and then activate source on all three. I might not need to actually do the sign in thing. Let's refresh this page. God, it sucks, but I feel like I can't have it all, right? I can't get my messages to show up right here, that's for sure. What if the link changed? I think it's the same link. Here, let me open it here. Yeah, it's not showing up. God, that sucks, dude. I gotta find a way to make this work consistently. I need to. Session, like all of these have the appropriate session, and what's crazy is that they were all working before, and now they're not working. No new streams found to be activate for discipline before Dishonor, but that's weird. I'm clearly live, so. Oh, select live sources already added. Activate selected. Okay, select live sources might work. And yet it's not. That's fucking weird, man. I don't know. Sign out, clear session, sign in. Hang on. I guess nothing works as advertised. God, I shouldn't have to sign in though. I tried to do it by my username and channel. The stream is set to public, so I don't know why it's not working. Try changing the user agent via the settings menu. Where the fuck is the user agent? User agent settings. Chrome, Windows. Maybe that has to do with it. I don't know. I changed my user agent. Okay, let's test Twitch and Kick. Twitch and Kick were working fine. It actually seems to be YouTube that's getting the most problems with the chat. The most problem. Yeah, the Twitch and the Kick have basically never stopped working. They're fine. Like they need no special care at all. It's just the YouTube here. So I'm going to remove that group. I'm going to remove the YouTube group, and I'm going to try to add a new YouTube username thing. Oh, usernames cannot contain spaces? This is a channel, not a username. Okay. WebSocket. Select live sources, that one, activate. What the fuck? I don't know, man. It's so fucking broken now. Like, it was working fine earlier, and now it's just not. Wait, what's this now? Oh, this is the channel. So now it's finding the video ID. And it's trying to connect. Okay, so now I understand why there were two YouTube sections at least. And that might help me to solve the problem. If a window opens, sign in and ensure the chat is visible. But no window's opening. We're going to leave that to try and connect for a second. I want to connect. Let's go. Sign in with YouTube. Close this window. WebSocket connected. So now it's working. At least it should be. But I'm not seeing it here. Did the link change? Oh, wait, what's this now? Oh, I haven't been hacked. No, don't worry about that. Yeah, it's not showing up here. It's so strange. Why is it YouTube of all? Well, of course it's YouTube. YouTube's the whole reason I'm in this mess in the first place, right? Because I have to fucking multi-stream now. Like, of course it's YouTube. Because they sabotaged my entire career. Reset. I shouldn't have to do this stuff. What's standard? Opens the stream page in a browser window and reads directly from it. Of course it's going to be YouTube, right? Of course. Of course it's going to be. Now Kick and Twitch are becoming my favorite platforms because they work fine. Like, they're perfectly integrated into this software. It's just YouTube that's fucked. Reveal capture page. Sign into chat. Thomas. Oh, here we go. I can't get it to show up. I cannot get it to show up here. I don't know why, but literally YouTube messages just will not show up in my chat. It's fucking weird. That's the one platform I perhaps care most about, and it just won't work. This is insane. And what's crazy is it was working fine when we did our first stream of the day, and now it just will not work, no matter what I do. This is nuts. See, the Twitch is working. Close and restart the app. I mean, I can try that. I just don't know. Like, I'll try. Let's close that. Okay. So select live sources. Activate selected. Connected to live chat. WebSocket connected. Someone on YouTube, well, I guess I have to do it. I can't really coordinate with you guys here. I have to make sure that I'm the one testing it out. It would be really awesome if YouTube just never decided to sabotage my career, because then I wouldn't have to do any of this, right? Anyway, it looks like finally it's working. The YouTube messages are showing up. Thank you, Snap. It looks like closing it did help. I'm going to activate these two sources as well. Although, funnily enough, it looked like they never deactivated. Like, they're still just working fine. Okay, so all of those are open. That's fine. Until it breaks again. Yeah, indeed. That's not even pessimism either. That's just accurate. That's just like, that's a fair warning right there. Good to see you, Toast. It's good to see you. Thank you, Blake. We'll see. We'll see if I got it. Either way, for now, it's fine. The emojis are still even working in the app, I'd imagine. Well, no. Yeah, now it's broken again. Okay, it showed up, it just took a while. And now, because I'm not using the WebSocket thing, the emojis aren't working. WebSocket is not the one I want to use. Yeah, maybe I need to try to do like a standard connection mode, but I'm not even going to worry about the emojis for now. Let's just go to the bike and deposit. We need a Luigi Mangione to go after the YouTube CEO. I'm joking. It's a fucking joke. I'm allowed to be frustrated. You know what I mean? For real, Pfizer CEO might be like fair, right? Blood clots and myocarditis brought to you by Pfizer. Okay, infested cache. Scrap that. We're getting these infested clears done, but it's crazy dangerous every time. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. I was able to get a few jobs done today. Infested clears, no less. I really thought for a while that I'd have to bail on that poppin' pills job. Thankfully, it wasn't the case. Oh my god, I need 100 tier points to be done with tier 4. Are you fucked? Oh man.
Not too. What's it gonna be?
I'll take the meat stew. I need the food. Let's just take a regular clear.
I envy you. Nothing better than putting the dead back in the ground.
Let's go back home and deposit. I'm actually gonna need to leave most of that in there. The meds, anyway. Thermocore combat layer. It's slightly better than what we have here. I got a better shovel. Let's swap them out. It's got a new mod slot, and I have a mod here that I can put in it. I might even just put in the ergo grip. Oh, I can't. Fortifying grip. Okay, we'll put in those instead then. And then I can sell that old shovel. Okay, now that the infested clears for the day are done, we have like just easy job to do, right? Like a regular clear. At least now it seems like the chat is working. I just got to find a way to keep it consistent. So one of the things that seemed to work was closing it and reopening it, literally turning it off and turning it back on again. This is a tier 4. At least I don't think we're going to be seeing any infernals or charged zombies, as long as it's not infestation. Rad. Okay, back upstairs now. Oh, I'm de facto. It's just once the bullshit starts happening, it basically like claims the day, right? Now I'm just sort of nervous about the technical difficulties I might have to deal with when I try to transfer over to Valheim. I'm in a part of my life right now where everything feels unstable, so this morning was fine until I got arrested in Schedule 1, which I was even fine with that. I was excited to go to the new stream and just play the next game, but it's the bullshit technical difficulties that kill it for me, you know what I mean? All just because YouTube felt like my career was invalid and it decided to nerf it. Which it then proceeded to gaslight me and try to tell me wasn't happening. Okay. The job still isn't done, apparently. Try to go find what's left. I have been having technical difficulties, Zuzi. I have. I'm glad that the day is going well for you, though. There is an upside. Yeah, the fucking... Not only did... when I tried to transfer my stream, the title on Twitch and Kick remained as Schedule 1 instead of becoming 7 Days to Die, and then YouTube chat stopped being ported into my shared chat for a while, and that took a while to fix. Infernal. Okay, the job is technically done. Hopefully, Zuzi. Hopefully we'll sort them out and I'll figure out, you know. I mean, I already have to admit, wow, he's under the floor. That's bullshit. Like, it worked really well for starting the stream, and spirits were really high in Schedule 1 because it was like, holy shit, all the difficulties are finally over. I just have to do things the same way I've always been doing them, and everything's working out. Now it's just, you know, bugs, glitches, inconsistencies. I hate it. It's good to see you, Mary. Okay. I need to use a first aid kit. I'm just gonna get rid of that time charge. All right. I don't even want to go loot something right now. Kind of just want to chill around base. The blue zombies, Aussie, they're infernal zombies. They do like double the damage of radiated zombies. They're player melters, basically. I understand, Susie. I understand. Yesterday, the stress got so bad trying to deal with everything. Like, after I got that refund, after I got the refund with fucking Restream, I went and bought a cigar, which on its own, not too bad, right? We're keto. I'm not smoking weed. I have one cigar, right? It's a net positive. Like, I've been taking cold showers. I took cold showers for like 5 days in a row. Today's my second day in a row without one. So like, my health is on a net positive upward trajectory. The cigar is kind of a hiccup. I am hoping that I can find some sort of homeostasis with the channel right now, though, because I've been fighting really hard for myself. Doesn't look like it. I get awfully pessimistic at times. It's visible that I get pessimistic, but I turtle up when times are bad, and I try to have healthy habits to compensate so that I have more inner resources to draw upon to improve my situation, right? A well-ordered mind, better bill of health, you know, cleaner thoughts, and I've been trying to do that, and I'm going to continue doing it. I'm one of those people, when life gets tough, I get tougher. It's just always been the way that I do. But I don't want life to be tough anymore. I feel like ever since March 3rd, I've been in survival mode, and I've been fighting tooth and nail to try and get some form of homeostasis again. Some form of stability, some form of long-term promise that I can continue to build without having bricks fall down on the walls I'm trying to put up. You know what I mean? Yeah, we've been doing keto. I've been fasting often, like every day. We have been doing keto. You know, we're still keto. I'm not even craving junk food anymore. I'm not craving bread. I'm like, I want it, sure, the same way that you think about smoking after 20 years without it, but it's not really a strong compulsion. In a few days or weeks, you'll be, hopefully a few days. Hopefully, yeah. At least I'm not one of the people where, like, when everything's falling apart, I fall apart with it. I do tend to pull myself back from the edge whenever things start falling apart. I'm a fighter, man. I am definitely a fighter, and the harder life gets, the better I get at handling it. It's like when I went to jail all those years ago, you know? I went to jail 4 times, but every time I went, I was turtling up and doing what was right for myself. You know, I became very resourceful. I didn't have any money, any canteen. I was still able to, you know, you can trade certain parts of your meals to get paper and pencils that other people ordered. I learned how to sharpen my pencils using like the brick wall. It worked really well, actually. I could get it down to a razor point. I trained in jail. I would even I would barter my meals in such intelligent ways. Every morning for breakfast, you'd get cereals and juice and shit. I would trade that away for people's side dishes at lunch or dinner. And basically what I was doing was I was improving my fasting window through that, eliminating the junk food, because we all know cereal is junk food and sugary juice. And instead, I was getting more food of a healthy variety later in the day. Yeah, I've always been one of those people where when life gets really hard, I kind of go hard and I handle it. It just sucks. I don't like having to handle it. And I'm pessimistic in nature because my life has always been kind of hard, right? Like when I was a kid, before I even conceptualized the world I was in, the world was drugging me with Ritalin. You know what I mean? I was on it for 6 years as a small child, 6 years. Obviously that caused all sorts of problems in my teen years. It took me a long time before I actually learned how to take good care of myself against the grain of the world that didn't want me to. Now it's just like my survival mechanism. It's my defense mechanism. The way that I take care, it's like rebellion. And I know that no matter how frustrated I get today toward YouTube, toward this software, toward my career and my life, tomorrow, like Prometheus, my liver's going to be regenerated again and I'll be ready to suffer another day. That's just what I do, right? I can suffer forever. I just hope I don't have to. Holy shit, buddy. Big up fucking radiated cop. Except he's not gonna get to deliver his payload, at least. Okay, a little smash and grab that we can do while we wait for Hugh to open. I'll see you in a little bit, Susie. Let's eat this can of pasta. It's almost spoiled, but it's not past a point of no return. Handyland, engineering, science level up. Another smash and grab over there. I gotta admit, of all the enemies in the game, I think the Chucks are my most hated. It's not the Chucks themselves, it's the fact that they're literally everywhere. And you can't go 2 minutes without seeing one. They're literally everywhere. I guess at least he helped me to get in here. Okay. Fafo. Yeah, the shotgun's pretty dope. It is. Lever action rifle. I finished the batter up series, but I don't think it... I think it got nerfed. Yeah, clubs deal 20% more headshot damage. It's good. It's just, it's not like a full refill on a kill. Although I feel like the full refill gets less and less useful the later in the game you go because your stamina efficiency improves. I found a level 5 ratchet, but I already have a level 3 impact driver, so I don't think it's going to be any better. Let's go grab all this. We always have need of more clay and stuff. $98 block damage. Yeah, the ratchet's way worse than what we got. I got a level 4 dick puncher, also a level 4 lever action rifle. Let's get out of here and try to find another smash and grab that I can do. Hopefully without another Chuck deciding to harass us. What the hell is this passing gas? I barely even recognize this one. I wouldn't know where the loot is in here. Nice. I was saved by the bike. Alright, the loot's probably in the garage. So I'm gonna make my own way in. Okay. Night vision on. It looks like the loot is not in the garage. Maybe it's on the roof. Totally. I actually think this might be a legacy POI, like one of the ones that was around even in Alpha 16. Kind of has that familiar look to it. Maybe it's the one that was in the desert in Navezgane way back when we were all playing console edition. I got a level 5 sledge turret. Okay, this place has been looted, other than the ammo pile, but I'm not too worried about that. The Genefac Co here is another smash and grab that I could do, although it'd be more dangerous than the other ones we've been doing. Yo, this guy straight up does not even flinch when you hit him. Christ. Let's eat that. There's a lot of zombies around. All right, I'm gonna turtle up. Kill Lumberjack challenge is done. All right. this up with their pathing. That is sus. I mean, I'm cool with it. It's benefiting me, but it's still weird. Okay. That loot stash is pretty much ours. Let's get over to it. Reload. Really dangerous biome. Yeah, the motorcycle is my favorite vehicle too. It fucking zooms. I mean, well, my favorite is probably the gyrocopter, but that, you know, it's really hard to fly the gyrocopter, and I feel like the motorcycle is the most accessible, fast, reliable vehicle. All right, let's get to the trader, turn in our job, and grab another. Okay. The loot is organized, more or less. Hang on, that foregrip might go in the shotgun. Yeah, it does. And the cripple 'em mod. Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, the Horde's tonight. We're gonna have to go back for Horde night.
Another. See, working pays the bills and keeps your pockets full of ammo.
Completed a special challenge. I could get a water purifier mod, but I feel like thirst is not a problem.
Good work, soldier. Keep this up.
Nor is storage. Really, like I care very little about these. I guess I'll take the purifier. And then I'll take 25 grenades. Okay. He doesn't have any nearby infested, so I guess we're doing normals.
Shit, man.
I'll do
Adventure
Judy
and carnage
Witch.
go together like sham and moonshine.
We have 73 tier points. If I was playing on Insane, I definitely would have died already. 100%. I'm glad I decided to go on warrior for this playthrough. It's like just hard enough, but not so hard, you know? Okay, we got 9 pumpkins. Let's start the job and go get the pumpkins again, and then we'll get more mushrooms too. Hi, sweetie. Holy shit! Oh god. Oh, it's not even loaded. There's way too many of those Chuck zombies. There's 3 right here, and the day just started, right? Like, they need to downscale those. It doesn't matter what difficulty you're playing on. That's just annoying. And they're throwing boulders at me from like 2 feet away. That's a 4th one right there. That's literally a 4th fucking Chuck. Like, I don't feel like the Chucks themselves are overtuned. I feel like their spawn rate is overtuned. So it's never just 1, right? Usually it's 4 or 3. Dead. I better heal up. I finished the Urban Combat series. I'm gonna make this right proper. Wake everyone up. And we're good no matter what it is. Well, there is an Infernal. That is kind of a wild card, but I knocked him over. Okay. I don't know what those are, but they're having a hard time getting out of the attic, it looks like, which is kind of sus. Not gonna lie. Okay. We're getting to the really dangerous part now, where there's gonna be like crazy ass monsters, feral whites and stuff. Let's get rid of that. Oh. Well, the block is still there. All right, the biker got through. We'll play King of the Ladder. That ain't even the end of it. Not even close. I wonder if chat's even still working. Thank God. Yes, it is. Okay. It doesn't seem to stop working like during a stream. Well, there was a wild card. It did stop working during a stream. Either that or when the stream started, it wasn't working to begin with. But for schedule 1, everything was fine. God, I was on cloud 9 in schedule 1. Everything looked perfect. Let's grab more bandages. Head back down. I don't imagine this is gonna last very long, but done. Got an armor book. Okay. Let's pick our way in here. Okay. Well, we're done with this one. I might have time for 1 or 2 more before I have to go back for the horde. It depends on how smoothly they go. Like I said, we don't have any infesteds to do. It's just regular jobs. He doesn't... I would take them if he had them. He just doesn't have any infested clears, which I'm kind of grateful for. I mean, between the chucks spawning out of control and the bears and... You know, it gets a little overwhelming when you're doing infested clears here. Okay. See that? I literally pulled over and there's 2 chucks. It's ridiculous. They're way too overtuned. Let's see if anybody else has been complaining about this. Too many chucks. 7 days to die. Way too many chucks a month ago. Yeah. And someone made a mod for it pretty much right away, too. Hopefully they nerf the spawn rate. I feel like the entity is fine. I like the chuck design. I like that they're towering and that they don't flinch when hit. Like, that's all good. But I feel like there needs to be fewer of them. Kind of miss the good old days when lumberjacks were the big bad of the biome.
Hey, wipe that smirk off your face, soldier! The sweets. I've got little patience for candy-ass window shop. Good coin for a good
This one's
cause.
900 meters away.
What's
It's a little
not to
further
like?
than the others. I'd like to buy some food. Salmon, chicken, sham. Although it is going to cause us to stink. But we got to go 900 meters to get to our job anyway, so... Pop a wheelie. Oh yeah. Popping a major fucking wheelie. All right. Make sure you crouch whenever you're harvesting shit with... Oh, God. Great. Yeah, that sounds about right. I gotta try to use these explosives. Well, the explosives certainly helped, but I generated a shitload of heat. A lot of heat for the screamers. All right. Back in. Gonna be a dog, probably. Yeah. You guys see that shit? Fucking dope. Quick draw shotgun blast. I better cool it with the shotgun if I can, though, because we've generated a shitload of heat already. The bear kind of necessitated it. Okay. Bandage. We gotta wrap up here and we gotta get the hell out of Dodge. I got a blood moon tonight. This is where it gets pretty nuts, I think. This is the boss area, so... I am a machine. Hard mode? Oh, yeah. If they dealt more damage, I probably would have died several times over by now. We've gotten lucky also many times, because I haven't gotten stunned at inopportune moments. Yeah, it's going pretty good, Jesper. It's going as well as we could hope, buddy. Yeah, I got a pretty stable setup here, more or less. We have some bugs and kinks to work out, but I have to admit the setup we have now is at least better than Restream was. And I might find homeostasis with the setup soon. We'll see. How are you doing, Jesper? How's your new job been treating you since you got it? Okay, that's a lot of shit. Shit. Okay. Bandage. I'm honestly kind of chill with the fact that he's stuck. This is nice. Never pass up on a free lunch. Oh, there's more? Okay, apparently there's more. Now we just need the supplies, which are up at the top of the tower. Let's grab all this. There are screamers in attendance. I need to get the hell out of Dodge. Oh god, is she screaming already? That's bad. Okay. Oh god. Took out the screamers, but they got a scream off. Let's go grab the supplies. Just, I can leave behind the loot if I have to, but the supplies matter. There is another fucking screamer. I don't know where it is. Okay, we got her. Yeah, that's messed up. That's real messed up. I have no fucking meds. Parkour. Come on. Watch out for the landmines. Oh god, I'm not out of stamina. Come on. Get the fuck over there. Okay. There might be a cop, so I need to keep moving. Holy shit, I almost got hit by that. That would have killed me, bro. I think we're nearly done. Let's get in there again. All right, let's go get the loot stash. We handled it. There is a loot bag that I left behind. I'll go grab it. But for now, we can get the loot. Let's drop the plant fibers, take the vitamins, scrap the arrows, drop these because they're not too valuable. I got a pump shotgun, but we already have an auto, so... The new job is good so far, eh? I'm happy to hear that, brother. Let's open the door. And let's pick our way in here. Now we just have to turn in the job and pack our bike with loot that we want to take home and then go home. Do the horde. All right. This job was certainly more than I bargained for, but I knew, I knew once we got here and we had to use the shotgun to kill the bear and shit, like, I knew our heat map would be pretty high. Oh my god, this whole chest is full of sellable shit. So we're gonna have to sell it. Let's be quick about it.
Afternoon. See the goods, not the eye. Got it. I'm overstocked on those right now. Maybe try another trader. I hope you put this to good use and kill some Zed heads. Or some of those White River freak shows.
Okay. We're gonna sell all of our shit, then we're gonna pack the bike with relevant loot. We're gonna go back home, fight the Horde, and then I might try to transfer over to Valheim or something. Just because I need as many opportunities as I can get to try and practice the software. What the hell goes right here? I got no idea.
Well, you're back, and still in one piece. Here's your reward. Guns, ammo, knives.
All right.
Keep it coming.
Now we can get out of here after we pack up the bike, but we don't have long to get home, so let's hurry the hell up. We got 5 hours before the Horde. That leaves us like 10 minutes. Leftover sellable shit in here that I accidentally deposited. We'll take only the most important stuff. Okay, that's good enough. That sells for 450. I'll take that. Okay. Took us an hour, but we finally packed up. Now we have to head back home. It's to the east. I need to sell a couple of things before we go.
Step up, trust Jen's remedies. I'd rather trust. I feel a little hope inside me every time I make a sale. The thought that I helped someone splatter the brains of a Zed-head just fills my heart with joy.
Okay. The first thunderclap happened. I have 26% gas left in the tank. I'm assuming that's definitely going to be enough to get me home, given the fact that we have a fuel saver mod in the bike. We got to go clean over a mountain. I'll try to find the smoothest way up the hill. Oh god. Get me the hell out of here, dude. Holy shit, I'm just lucky there weren't landmines in that trench. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be able to make a lot of steel when we get home, I think. Oh, right, no, I was emptying one of the forges. The other one has a shitload of iron in it, but I had to empty the first forge that we placed so I could move it. So it's gonna be empty and I'll be able to move it. The other one has a lot of iron. We need to put clay into it. But we do have a lot of steel. Yeah, we got 2 crucibles in the last episode, so we're ahead of the game there, more or less. Oh my god, how did I manage? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's deposit. Forges are still running. I have a choke. I'll put it in the shoddy. I'm gonna have to upgrade a couple of these storage containers into steel soon. And I need some fucking food. We have a lot of meat now. I guess I'll start grilling. All right, we're grilling 56 meat. It's gonna take a while, but there's enough fuel in there for it. I do have 7 more time charges. That's gonna be pretty much empty when it's done. We need to put some clay in there. I gotta eat a little bit of the canned food. Okay. What the hell did I have right there, I wonder? I have no idea. Let me go back earlier in the stream and take a look. Although it might be hard to find a time when I opened the inventory. Even way back in the beginning, I had the brass there. Maybe it's just I had arrows there and then I got rid of them. Let's just move this stuff over then and get rid of another slot. I'll keep that slot actually, and I'll just put the time charges there. I'm gonna take all the pipe bombs, Molotovs, and grenades that we have over to the Horde base. I could take some extra ammo. It's only a matter of time before we start seeing demos and stuff. We pretty much want to head over there right now. I ate what I could. This is emptied. Wait, do I have any more plaster casts that I could bring over there? No. I used my only one on my first broken leg earlier. I'll prepare the belt, and then I will pivot into repairing whatever might be damaged. I don't need any of that. I need a replacement door for potential cop explosions. I need a lot of pipe bombs, shapes. We need Molotovs. I'll also probably take grenades. It depends. I have plenty of repair kits on me already. That's just part of my standard carry now. I need that in case I set myself on fire. I have concrete mix for repairs. We're gonna lock that in. I already have cobblestone. Don't need to worry about that. Iron, electrical parts for repairing the door and the fence posts. I'll put grenades down there. I need the hammer. That's actually got to be on slot 3, so the grenades can take the back burner for now, and maybe I'll use some of these mollies and pipe bombs. And then I think I'll just scrap those wood blocks. We don't need them. Copy, shape, and rotation. The door, copy, shape, and rotation. Now we can attempt a few repairs here. The horde is just about here. I'd like to go check on the ramp if there's time. Clear. We might be using the door a lot more now because the cops were showing up during the last horde. I can't imagine how many cops there might be this time. We have really fucking thick bases here though. Like, I also built this because I wanted the cops to, when they fall down, they can't get past this, so they won't blow up near these. Instead, they run that way and they go to the ramp, right? So that might protect the ramp from the cops. Anyway, let's go up to the fighting position. It's time to get ready. Well, it's time to be ready. We've already gotten ready. Turn on the generator. We have a lot more fence posts now. Let's turn down our volume to compensate for the fence posts. Yeah, I gotta use the knife for the horde. It's way easier to hit them. Use a Molotov. Did I even successfully reduce the volume there? I don't think I did. Yeah, it looks like I did. Holy shit. There's more zombies, so I guess the fence post is simply louder now. I'll reduce the volume a little bit more to like 10%. I'll try to get some kills with the club because I would like to continue leveling it up. It's just kind of harder to nail the headshots on some of the taller zombies. I gotta admit, the kill rate seems far more consistent with the knife, mainly because you can be so accurate with it. You don't have to hit the body. You don't have to settle for a weaker hit. You can just go for the head, and you're not likely at all to hit the bars. You know what I mean? I wonder when we'll see the cops. I'm gonna have to repair the fence post soon. Not yet, but soon. Half of them have gone offline, which means we're now using our backup fence posts now. Alright. Well, there's a cop. The slug rounds are definitely gonna do a good job of killing them fast, though. I think now is a good point to go repair. Well, we're full up on loot. We got a deposit. we're getting booger boys now. Okay. I'm getting better at throwing the Molotov behind the bars rather than having it hit the first set of bars. Reload. We got another cop, it looks like. Either that or it was Booger Boy right here. Couldn't tell you, but let's throw another one of these. Oh yeah. Just give me one moment. Chat's quiet. I want to make sure it's working. Oh, thank God. Yeah, it looks like it's working. It's just a quiet time. Yes. As long as it doesn't stop working in the middle of a stream. The thing is, it didn't stop working in the middle of the Schedule 1 stream. It worked the whole way through. So if I can figure out how to get it working reliably, then keeping it working looks like it's competent enough to like keep working after you get it working. You know what I mean? And that matters. That does matter. All right. They are gonna do a lot of damage to the ceiling. It looks like they're, yeah, look at that. Fucking cobblestone block almost broken up there. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Repair the knife. May as well repair the mace as well. Hello, Joxy. Hello. How are you doing? What's Jake and Bacon? Not much, Dutch. I don't know. I couldn't think of something that was like food. Not a lot, berry compote. Drink those. I'll eat a can of salmon. Yeah, the mace is good for when you can't reach anybody. But the knife is the best weapon for this sort of a horde base for sure. The knife is even better than the machete because the machete has the same problem that the mace does, right? Like the club. It's too big and hefty and your swings tend to go like hit the bars rather than the zombies behind them. But the knife has such a tiny little hitbox pinpoint that it really makes it easy to get those clutch like corner hits and stuff. that block is broken. I gotta replace it. Right, I didn't even think to check the walls. Booger boys, right? They're doing a lot of damage. I gotta upgrade those walls soon. We certainly have the concrete required. Okay. You like the new chat, eh? Yeah, and you know what? There is a way where I can even get our emotes working. There is. I'm still trying to figure out the chat. We had some problems after I transferred streams. It works really well for the first stream of the day, but after that first stream, we encountered some trouble. I'm gonna hope that I can kind of figure it out better soon. Drink the coffee, read the medical journals. Repair that ceiling block over there. That one. Molly. Dude, I'm pretty sure these pierce targets. Yeah, those actually penetrate 2 targets, which is pretty crazy. I can shoot a target behind another target with those for the full damage of a shotgun blast. I gotta get out the knife for a bit. Got a lot of armored targets out in front. I have to make sure I can get repeated headshots on them without hitting the bars. Soldiers, bikers, that sort of thing. Let's reload this. Wait. Kill that first. I don't want him booger blasting, nor this one behind the biker. Okay. It's actually the morning, so the horde's over. Let's just put down a Molotov to help us clean up. Done. Let's turn this off. And then deposit all of our Horde Knight gear. Although I will want to upgrade various parts of the Horde base for sure. My tool belt is put back together again. Our volume is restored to its original value. Let's load up the bike with all the loot that we got. Okay. I don't think there's any loot bags here that we missed. Let's make a little bit of scaffolding here so I can easily upgrade various parts of the base. I'm gonna grab the hammer and the concrete. Okay. Corners first, because that's where all the structural support really is. All right. This ceiling needs to be concrete, 100% it does, because those booger boys have been really chewing it up. And then all the walls as well. Got to be upgraded. Same with the floor. Right on, buddy. I'm about to warm up my coffee number 2. Let's upgrade, I guess, all of this. We are gonna need more concrete mix. We have more back at the base. All right, let's go get some. I'll take a cool 1,000 over there. A whole bunch. Sellable loot. I may as well empty the bike while I'm here. I gotta admit, I never did use the club or anything, but I like it. I do feel like the club is better suited to some of the late game dangers than the knife is. Well, it's objective, right? It's definitely objective. The club is way better than the knife in the late game. The knife is way better than the club in the early game. It's just I never adequately made that transition over to using the club before because usually, you know, you sink all your points into one thing and then you feel locked to it. But this mod was special in that it didn't require that I invest in any one weapon skill. There's universal weapon skills where you can invest in a whole bunch all at once. Where you can get better with every weapon type by putting points into it rather than just picking one. Okay, the bike is emptied. All the loot has been organized. Let's make a couple of bandages here. And let's head back. Wait. Empty the workstation before picking it up. I didn't see the first half of your message, Butter. I didn't see the first half. I'm sorry about that, but my day's going okay. The Schedule 1 stream was really smooth with my new software. It worked amazingly well. But then after we transferred over to a new stream, that's when the problems started happening, right? So now I need to try and practice the transferring. Yeah. That's where we're at now, is like the first stream we did had like 0 technical difficulties. It was smooth as silk, but now we've had a couple problems and I need to figure out how to try to get the problems to not happen again. Master Pawn, it's been a while, dude. How are you doing? It's good to see you again. We've upgraded most of the vulnerable bits of the base, I'd say. So let's go deposit this concrete mix. And the hammer. Now we can get out of here. I'm gonna have to repair my bike. I'll do it right as soon as I get off it, and I have to refuel it. Okay. We're gonna end up putting the chemistry station right here. It's 3 blocks wide. This is the only 3-block gap that I have in the whole place. So now we need to collect the cement mixer, put the forge right here, and we're gonna put the cement mixer and the campfire behind me. Yeah. I might actually put them right here and move the workbench over. Isn't it, Susie? Yeah, you'll have a lot of fun with it. Mm-hmm. You keep on enjoying yourself. You deserve to have like a happy creative outlet. All right. I'm gonna put a new campfire down right there. Now we have to put our second forge right here. Workbench right there. I'm gonna empty that. Break it. Okay, we have 30 grilled meat. Now let's put the anvil, bellows, and crucible in here. We now have 2 fully pimped out forges. I'm gonna need some more fuel in each of them. Let's put 100 wood each. 85 minutes is a good long time. Now I'm going to put this in here. And I can make a batch of 461 forged steel in here. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But we're all out of iron. I get iron pretty quickly, but we are all out of it for now. Let's deposit the steel. I'm gonna take and eat pretty much all of this meat. I can take a bath when we're done eating. Oh, I need to refuel the bike. Okay, I ate 10 pieces of meat. Our hunger will be better now. I have another beaker. Level 50 in science to get the chemistry station. I could technically unlock the chemistry station right now, but I could also try to hold out until I'm able to buy one, which isn't too far away. We just need to see it in a shop, you know what I mean? Let's go see Trader Wrecked. I am having fun, Zuzi. I am. I'm still nervous about the technical difficulties of stuff, but I can't do anything about it until I'm transferring to a new stream. Haven't seen my streams on your feed till today? Yeah, you know me. I'm keeping it politically incorrect, and I'm talking about all the shit the government doesn't want us to talk about. Yeah, you know me, Master Pawn.
Good more. Flash some cash or get lost.
Okay, there's another crucible there, but I don't need another one. What I really need is another, like I need a chemistry station. I'll buy those 4 fence posts, they're nice and cheap. Gunpowder, cement, cobblestone. I'd like to buy some food if he's got any meals. All he had was bacon and eggs. I guess I'll take it.
You cheap ass son of a bitch. That's all you're gonna buy?
I guess we'll go see Jen too, and we'll see what she's selling. I don't think there's a like on Twitch. I don't think so. I mean, there could be. I don't know. There's a storm in the burnt biome. I could theoretically just keep driving to Jen in the storm. Storms don't really seem as dangerous as they used to be before. I mean, your handling is shit with your vehicle, but other than that, it's just like normal driving. I'm surprised I'm still moving. Holy shit. Yeah, driving through a storm is really, the handling is terrible. They should add like an off-road tires mod or something that can make it so that you can more easily drive whenever there's a storm. I mean, they made storms a lot less deadly, right? Now they're just like minor inconveniences where they like lower your max stamina. So I feel like being able to drive better in storms would be in the spirit of the current state of it.
Good afternoon. Hey there, cutie pie. Need a little healing touch?
I'll take the cream.
That was a good deal. Trust me. Stop it. Looking to stock up on supplies?
Bandages. Nail gun? Oh, fuck yeah. It's only $4 grand. That's like peanuts to us now. It's penis. All right, 150 cement, 400 cobblestone. I'll have some water, Susie. Okay, 140 gunpowder, bacon and eggs. Well, no chemistry station. We got some stuff, but no chemistry station.
Well, you just brightened my day. I'm glad I could help you.
I'll get a skull crusher. We're gonna want to start using various buffs whenever we do like really hard missions. Armor crit resist. I think that's a pretty good buff, actually. I'm gonna buy that. Yeah, because I already have crit resist in my armor. I have 15% crit resist here, 6% stun resist there. That's just extra protection, right? So anyway, where did that airdrop touch down? Over there. Thief, bring back my bike. I don't know, this is a pretty nice one. I think it's mine now. I see the smoke trail coming out of the airdrop. Gonna have to plow through the fence. Oh shit. My bike is literally like fusing with it now. Okay, there we go. Nope, still not free. Okay, I got some shit. I'll take a look at what it is after when I'm not so vulnerable. I'm assuming that when the storm thing gets to tier 2, that's when the real health damage is gonna start, so I might want to take cover, like get inside. I am kind of curious though. Let's hover here for a minute and find out. Okay, so you start losing 2 health per second. Two health per second is pretty hefty, honestly. I finished the bar brawling series. Got a machine gun magazine, 100 cobblestone cubes. We did get a nail gun. I'm pretty happy we came to visit Jen. The storm's still raging. I'd imagine it has to be over soon, right? I'm gonna pop 2 bandages. If you keep left clicking, you can use multiple bandages with 1 animation. I literally just confirmed it for myself because I had a time earlier where I was mashing the left click and I used like 4 bandages in a row in 1 animation. It does look like that's the case now. You can mash, you can like press left click multiple times to use multiple bandages within 1 animation. Watch out for those cops. We're doing okay, David. We're doing okay. The software is working well. There were a couple of kinks when I tried to transfer from schedule 1 over to here, but I'm gonna try to find ways of dealing with those kinks. In fact, we're getting ready to kind of transfer over to Valheim here. But you know what? This stuff is working a hell of a lot better than, it's working better than Restream did. Yeah, how are you doing, David? The terrain scaling ability of the motorcycle is a real damn treat compared to the mini bike and the bicycle. You can go over a mountain with this thing. It feels good. Okay, home sweet home. Anyway, we got a lot of really dangerous jobs done today. We got a crazy amount of looting done. We got a horde done. So at this stage, we're gonna take a little rest and come back to it tomorrow. And I'm gonna make sure I have some spare ammo in the bike. I have a new plaster cast. I'm gonna put that into the motorcycle because I don't have a plaster cast in there right now. I'm also gonna craft some basic bandages so I can make medicated ones. The nail gun is pretty dope. I'm gonna want to take that over to the horde base. Don't need that anymore. Okay. Oh, that's still crafting. Yeah, making a shitload more steel. Okay, let's start work orders in both. We got a lot more grilled meat. I'm gonna pack all of that into the bike. We got screamers coming, it looks like. She got a scream off. Let's clean up. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I got a lot better with the software. In fact, I found a way. So for you guys, the chat shows up and then it disappears, right? Like it shows up on the screen, then it fades away after 15 seconds. I actually found a way to put it on my chat, like on my tablet, so that it stays there. So I have a permanent chat here. I can see the whole log from every platform. And the way I accomplished that was this link that it generates, you can actually remove or add various things to it. So I removed the Showtime 1500. So I have the same chat, but it doesn't have the time limit on it. All I had to do was type it in, the URL into my tablet, and I got it. So it's working pretty damn good, buddy. Mr. Bone Kraken, welcome. How are you doing? Up a little earlier than normal, but you're all good, eh, David? Good. I'm gonna make some concrete blocks. I'll make like 30. So we have a lot of work orders ready. Those are gonna continue when we log into the next episode. I have 44 points available, but I can't get this until 75 in athletics. We're at 71. I'm really lagging behind in the armor crafting area. I think I might actually spend points getting my armor up. The only thing that sucks is every time you spend a point in it, it like reverts back. So you have to scroll through the pages again. But I'm far enough now where I'm comfortable spending points on that. And now we need to get heavy armor crafting. Yeah, so I can now craft heavy armors. Heavy armor skill. We'll get those. I may also put these points in medium armor too. Yeah. Assassin gloves have faster attack speed, so I'm like at least a little tempted to use them. So we just burn through a lot of our skill points, but we still have 18 more. Like we're okay. I'll try to get a chemistry station from a trader. I'd rather not spend 3 points, well, 15 points on medical crafting to get it. Yeah, the graphics are pretty rough in 7 Days to Die. Not as good as they could be. If I had like 4K or even 1440p, it looks a lot better, but you can have armor selected and press W to put points in it. No, it doesn't work. When I press W, it doesn't put any points in it. You have to have the highlighted page right here. Although clicking. Oh, even when you click. It still does that even when you click. It like rewinds and reverts you back type thing. Unfortunately. Anyway, we're good. I'm gonna log out now and I'm gonna try to do another redirect. I don't know how it's gonna go because when we tried to do a redirect before, it like completely flopped. I don't know that I even want to play Valheim. But it's the easiest thing to quickly set up. Episode 5. I'm gonna schedule it for 2:45. Gives me some time. I think that a big part of the problem is that I have to like end my stream and then give like a grace period, close things down, let it all separate, and then start it up again after. So I'm gonna try that. I don't think I can do like instantaneous redirects anymore. Okay, changes saved. We have the redirect ready. So guys, thank you very much for chilling. Those of you on YouTube, you will be ported over to the new stream. I'm gonna see if I can get this stuff like figured out. Give me like 15 minutes, you know, I will show up. I'm just gonna take like 5 to 10 minutes maybe to just not start the next stream yet. I'm gonna let everything cool down. Because when we went from schedule 1 to 7 days, the name change didn't update for Twitch and Kick, and I assumed it was because I had ended the streams, like I'd started the next stream too soon, so it didn't like lose the previous data, right? So I'm gonna do all that shit on my end. and I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes for the next stream, okay? Thank you for chilling so far, though. Yeah, morale is okay. The RAM mod on 7 days, I haven't, Kraken. I haven't tried it. Trying to hang on. Don't neglect your sleep, Aussie. You know what I'd tell you. Get your sleep. Anyway, I'll see you guys shortly enough, okay? I'll be right back.